If you have been applying for scholarships without success, this course is for you. I know how overwhelming the application process can be. And if you don't have a plan, if you don't have a strategy in place, you often submit weak applications that get your scholarship applications rejected. In this course, I'm going to take you through a step-by-step roadmap that you can follow to win scholarships and hopefully a fully funded scholarship. So let's have a look at what we will cover in this course. By the end of the course, by the end of the last module, you should know exactly where to start. Oftentimes, it's very difficult to get started with scholarship applications because there's a lot of information. So you might be in a position where you are overwhelmed or you are confused and you don't know where to begin. Have a clear scholarship plan by the end of this course. Understand how to position yourself as a competitive candidate and essentially submit stronger applications that will get you selected. So, to help you with that, I also created a guide, scholarship success PDF guide. You can get the guide through the link in the description. The guide explains the steps that you need to take from the beginning to the end to when you submit your application. So please get the guide, go and read the guide so that when we go through the steps, you already have an idea, you already have an understanding of what is expected of you in each stage. Okay, the link is in the description. Now let's look at step one, which is where it all begins. We are going to look at step one. And step one is about the scholarship mindset, having the right mindset for your scholarship applications and the roadmap that you need to follow in order to be successful in your scholarship applications. Let's look at your scholarship journey. This is, I think I should make myself small so that you can see the diagram, the picture. This is your journey as a scholarship applicant. You start here confused. You start as a confused applicant, which is normal. Like I mentioned, a lot of time, most applicants don't know where to begin, and I believe this is where you are at. You don't know where to start, you don't know where to begin, you don't know what to do to get started with your applications. There is no problem in being confused. The problem is you staying in the confused state for a long time and submitting applications while you are still confused. You should not camp on this stage. You should not stay too much on the confused state. Eventually you should move to getting clarity and then becoming competitive, and then you are selected for a scholarship. So after you are confused, then you have to move to here, clear, where you get clarity. You have to get clarity about your goals. What are you trying to achieve? Eligibility. Are you eligible for scholarships? And if so, which scholarships are you eligible for? And what are the opportunities that are suitable for you, for your profile as a candidate? So, this is where you get clarity, you clarify your goals, your eligibility, and opportunities that align with your profile. And then the next thing is that after you get clarity, then you become competitive. You know how to position yourself as a competitive candidate and you submit strong applications because now you are clear, you are no longer confused. And when you submit strong applications, you get selected and you get the results that you want, which is getting a scholarship. So, this is your scholarship journey. This is the journey that a lot of applicants go through, and it's a normal journey. What is not normal is you staying on the confused state, like I mentioned. So you have to progress through these stages. Now let's look at the problem that you are facing right now. What you are facing right now is you don't know where to start. You don't know where to begin. Maybe you just finished school, you just completed your undergraduate degree and you want to do your master's, or you already have a master's and you want to do a PhD, but you don't know where to start, you don't know where to begin, you feel stuck, you feel confused. So that is a problem there, because if you don't know where to start, you are likely not going to start. And if you don't start, you will not get that scholarship. You have to send an application for you to be considered for the scholarship, or you apply randomly. You just apply to any scholarship that you come across, which should not be the case, because not all scholarships are suitable for you. You only have to apply to scholarships that you meet eligibility criteria and requirements for, which we will discuss in the later module. You also don't have a clear strategy. You're just haphazardly applying without a clear strategy. And what happens? You get burnt out, rejections, confusion, even more confusion. So this course is meant to help you get through these problems that you are facing, so that you don't feel stuck. Because you are stuck because you overconsume information. There's a lot of information that is circulating about scholarship. If you are going to consume and consume and consume and not take action, then you are going to be stuck at some point and you will not take action. If you don't take action, you will not make progress, or maybe you are making progress but you are not tracking your progress. If you don't track your progress, you will not know uh, the what you are achieving or the progress that you are making, and then you quit after rejection. The first rejection, you will quit. So this course is meant to avoid you doing that. Okay, so stay with me throughout this course so that you can overcome the problems that you are facing, and you also can get out of your stuck situation. Here's the truth about scholarship success: it's not about luck. You don't win a scholarship because you are lucky. You win because you are a suitable candidate. You have positioned yourself as a competitive and a suitable candidate for that scholarship. And the process involves you getting clarity, having a strategy in place, executing that strategy, and staying consistent. Even when you get rejected, you still have to continue applying until you get that scholarship. Okay? And let's look at your scholarship roadmap. This is the roadmap that I propose that you follow. This is the roadmap that I have created for you. I've created this roadmap to help you move from point A to point B in your scholarship applications. If you want access to this roadmap, check the link in the description and then go get your roadmap, go get your scholarship success path. I call it a success path or a roadmap. It's just the same to me. Get your scholarship success path, sit down, reflect, because on the success path, I have some questions that will help you to reflect and come up with a plan for your roadmap. So sit down, go through each step from the first step to the last step, the 8 steps from step 1 to step 8. Go through the prompts, the questions, um, respond to the questions, reflect. By the end of the last step, you should have a clear roadmap that you can follow. So go get your success path through the link in the description. The first thing is to get clarity on your goals. What do you want to achieve academically and professionally? And then after that, get your story right, because scholarships are interested in your story. What is your story? What makes you unique as a candidate or as a scholarship applicant? You have a unique story, so you have to get your story right so that you can present it to the scholarship committee, and eventually it can make the committee select you as a suitable candidate for the scholarship. And then you get clarity on your program. What program are you applying for? Which scholarship covers your program? And then what are your strengths and gaps? There are some strengths that you have, and then there are some gaps. You need to fill in those gaps before you start applying for scholarships. And then you get organized. Get your documents in place, get your stuff in place, organize yourself so that you can prepare strong applications, and then be accountable. How are you going to stay accountable? How are you going to stay motivated throughout your scholarship journey? Who is going to hold you accountable? Are you getting a mentor? Are you doing it by yourself? How does that look like? And how are you going to stay committed to your journey? And then what are the biggest milestones that you need to hit in order to be successful in your applications? And then the last thing is action items. What action items do you need to take in order to be successful in your scholarship application? So this is the roadmap I have for you. Go get it through the link in the description and go create your own roadmap. Okay? And here are some reflection questions for you. Why do you want to study abroad? What problem do you want to solve in your country? Because a lot of scholarships focus on development, they focus on you making a difference in your country. What problem are you trying to solve? And what are your strongest experiences right now? Where are you lacking? Are you lacking in leadership, in impact, in community service? And how can you fill in those gaps? If you applied today, would you stand a chance? And if the answer is no, then what are you going to do about that? What are you going to do so that you can stand a better chance in your application? So these are the some of the questions that you need to ask yourself and reflect upon. And in the next module, we'll talk about understanding scholarship types so that you don't apply blindly. There are different types of scholarships that you have to understand. This will help you to identify the scholarships that are suitable for you, the opportunities that are suitable for you, and you can focus on those opportunities, because if you apply to every opportunity that you come across, you lessen your chances of success, because you might not be strong in those opportunities. But if you target the opportunities that specifically speak to your profile, then you stand a better chance of being selected for that scholarship. So get the guide, the link is in the description. Get also your scholarship success path, and then I'll see you in the next module where we talk about scholarship types. All the best with your applications.